eToro CopyTrader update. I'm going to start doing this weekly, and to start with, 30% from ThomasPJ. That guy is killing it. I'm currently copying different popular investors on eToro, and I'm going to go through each of them with you every week to show you how they're performing and what to look for, okay? All of these are in my eToro demo account. I am trying to practice to become a popular investor myself, so I am copying others in the demo just so I can get a gist of how they're working and how they're doing. And best of all, with the CopyTrader, you don't have to pick a single stock yourself. For those of you who do not know how this works, when you copy a popular investor on eToro, you essentially shadow their portfolio. They buy a stock, you buy a stock. They sell a stock, you sell a stock. And it does this fully automated, so you don't have to be hands-on and worry about it. You can enjoy your life and still make money on the side. And today I'm going to break down all of the results from the top 12 that I'm currently copying and give you a rundown of what's in their portfolio and how they are doing at the moment. So let's dive in and start with Thomas. So Thomas is currently leading the way with 30.15% returns. I started copying him, I believe it was around early February now. Most of these are around early February. 30% return in that period of time. What's that, maybe 9-10 months now? It's absolutely exceptional. I put in 250 in each of these, apart from Kevin, no idea why. Decided to put in a little bit more. Really doesn't help with the calculations, which is why I go based on the P&L percentage instead. So Thomas, top of the list at the moment. Second, Triangulacapital. He is absolutely killing it at the moment with 20.86%. And then you've got Kevin, as I mentioned earlier, at 16.99% as well. And CPH Equities, who is in fourth place with 16.71% returns in the last around 9-10 months or so now. On the downside, we have Amit Kup down the bottom here. He is not performing very well at minus 9.29% at the moment. To be fair, I've seen others in similar situations. I've been there myself and they've managed to turn it around fairly quickly. So keep an eye on him, but it goes to show that not every investor is a winner. You can still have a huge amount of drawdown, which is why it's so important to diversify. Don't copy one single person. Try and copy 4 or 5 if you can, and it will really help keep the peace of mind and diversify your portfolio. So why should you start using the eToro CopyTrader? There are so many different reasons, but let's start with the most basics. Firstly is accessibility. You don't need years of training to get started. Second is diversification. Instead of betting on one trader, you can copy 4, 5, 6, or 7, so you completely diversify your portfolio. Third is transparency. You can see everyone's stats on the platform, and I'll show you this as an example. If we go into Thomas, click on his profile, look at so much green. It's like a meadow. It's amazing. Go to his statistics, and you can see everything he's made each month in terms of returns, the stocks he's invested in as well, his risk score, which I'll speak to you about in 1 minute, his dividend yield, how he's comparing to the SP 500, how many copies he has, 38,000. The guy is absolutely killing it at the moment, as well as his portfolio, which we're coming to in a minute. There is full transparency on what they are doing. Fourth, automation. Once you copy someone, all of their trades are fully automated. You literally mirror them and you don't have to do anything at all. Beautiful. But that is why you need to try and find the best traders or investors, because if they do make a mistake, you make a mistake as well. So it's essential to find the right ones. And fifth, and the best one out of all of them, it is completely free to copy people. If you are in the UK, all of eToro is free anyway. If you are outside of the UK and you're not copying someone, it's, I believe, €1 or $1 to buy a stock and €1 or $1 to sell a stock, depending on the country you are in. However, if you decide to copy a popular investor, it's completely free. There are no fees whatsoever, apart from a very minimal spread, which you will hardly notice. So as you buy it, there's a little bit extra in there for them. It's not noticeable. But for the popular investor as well, it is free for them as well, okay? So that is another benefit of this. It is eToro's USP. It is their main product, their main feature. Is what makes them stand out from the rest, and it is free. It's beautiful. If you're not a talented investor or you don't know what to buy, do this. That's what you need to do. Now, if you want to actually try this and copy someone, please do follow the link in my bio, or should be a link up here somewhere, there or there, one of the two. And that will take you through to a full copy trading educational video that I put together, and it will show you exactly how it works. And it will run you through everything from how to find them and how to invest in them. But before we wrap up, let's take a little bit of a deep dive into the top 3 performers, current portfolios, and what they are holding. As we are already on Thomas's profile, let's have a little look into his portfolio at the moment. Look at that, beautiful. Google, Rolls-Royce, Nvidia, Snow, Palantir, Citigroup, International Consolidated Airlines, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft. You will notice some of the guys that perform the best do not go and buy things that people don't know about. Something that I started doing a long time ago was investing in little companies that I thought were going to absolutely skyrocket, and then they just didn't. And I'm still holding on to some of those myself, which I need to get rid of, but they usually invest in big mega cap companies that they know are going to do well in the long term. So Thomas killing it at the moment. Look at that, 37% on Google, 22% on Rolls-Royce, 21% on Nvidia. But he doesn't just hold it for long periods of time. He does buy and sell quite often, as you can see here. 5.85% up. He's had some losses on Netflix, but some of the other turns he's had, look, Palantir sold 50% down here. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go into, where are we? Triangulacapital. Let's have a little look at you. What are you doing at the moment, Triangular? Beautiful. Look at that. This is on my one, but let's go into his. There you go. So ING, 64% up at the moment. NDA, 42%. PUK, 38%. Barclays, 36%. Once again, absolutely killing it. Beautiful returns on these. Absolutely beautiful returns. And then finally, let's have a look at Kevin. And look at this. It's just textbook. Nvidia is the top one, 111% return so far on his portfolio. Tesla is 85%. American Express, 45%. Apple is 37%. We got the Vanguard FTSE in there. We got Nike in there, Amazon. He hasn't invested in huge, like lots of random tiny companies. He's gone for the big ones because they work. DCA into them. I believe he's got a couple, look, he's got one position on each. 3 positions on that. He went in heavy, 10% of his capital went straight into Tesla on that date, okay? And he holds for a good period of time, but he seems to do really well at catching them at the low points. So Kevin is also someone to look into for the long term. So there it is, that's a wrap. I'm gonna do this weekly with a small update on how they're performing, because sometimes they do switch around, okay? Once again, if you want to try the CopyTrader, there is a link in the bio where you can click on that and it will take you through to the eToro demo account. That will allow you to practice with copying others like I am now without risking any of your capital. So go in there, give it a go, sign up and see what you think. Because if you are nervous about investing, this could be a great entry into the market for you. But test it before you use your real money. And of course, this video is for educational purposes. When investing with real money, your capital is always at risk. And remember, the past performances, like everything I've shown you now, do not guarantee final results. So thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please do hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more of these videos over the next few weeks to keep you in tune with what is going on with the eToro copy portfolio and others like Kevin and Thomas. Take it easy.